Dear students, let us begin a new class with asking the blessing from the Almighty God. So today we'll see chapter 9, Forest and Wildlife Resources. Forest and Wildlife Resources. In this chapter, we will discuss about the classification of forest, types of forest according to the administration, and deforestation, impact of deforestation, remedies for forest conservation, wildlife diversity, wildlife on extinction, reasons for the destruction of wildlife, measures for prevention of wildlife, wildlife protection schemes, and sanctuaries, national parks, and bioreservoirs. So these all are the important points that we are going to discuss in this chapter. So the existence and progress of development of man depend upon its resources. So in natural vegetation, only the vegetation is included which can be raised naturally with the help of man. This is called the virgin vegetation, and it is very necessary, the vegetation compulsory for the existence of the society. So here is one point. What is virgin vegetation? That means the natural vegetation, only that vegetation included which can be raised naturally with the help of man. That is called the virgin vegetation. Now the classification forest, types of forest one is a reserved forest, then such forests which are under control of the government. Then second one is protected forest. These forests are looked after by the administration, and third one is unclassified forest. These are forests are not still classified. Then the classification of forests according to the ownership, administration, and management. One is state forest, and central or state government controls such forests. Most of the forests of the community fall under this category. And second one is communal forest. That is local self-government taking initiative to develop small type of forests. Then private sector forest. Such forest is owned by individuals. Such forests are found in Odisha, Meghalaya, Punjab, etc. Then what is deforestation? The deforestation means the destruction of forest. The deforestation means the destruction of forest. It's not a problem of country alone, but it's a global problem. The impact of deforestation. What is the impact of this deforestation? The main impact of deforestation is the quantity of carbon dioxide increases in the atmosphere, and greenhouse effect becomes more intense. With the removal of the forest cover, soil eroded, and the problem of farm fertility also decreases. Then, what are the remedies for the conservation of forest? Research should be carried out for the fine opinion of wood. This will reduce the usage of wood. Those industries which receive raw material from forest should be compelled for afforestation for future needs. Widespread public awareness, social forestry and agroforestry, in fair place of firewood, alternative options like solar energy and natural gas should be implemented. Then forest resource should be used sparingly in order to make process of the tree on the fantastic and health infested trees. And due to the increased means of transportation and easy travel, thousands of pilgrims reach the religious places in forest area to attend the different fairs. Then page number 68, wildlife diversity. There is a large diversity in climate and physiography in India. Due to this geographical diversity, the large variation seen among the insects, birds, animals, and vegetation. And there are certain wildlife animals in the verge of extinction. Today, the many wild animals the world are the verge of extinction. Tigers were found throughout India during the last century. Tigers were seen in the forest, Eder, Ambaji, and Danja. Today, tigers are totally extinct from Gujarat forest. Cheetah is also become the extinct from the Indian forest. And many birds were easily seen in Indian forest. Now, slowly, hardly seen. Now, like the vulture, duck with the pink throat, cranes, owls on the verge of the extinction. Then what are the reasons for the destruction? Do you think about what are the reasons for the destruction? Because due to the human inference in grasslands and watershed areas of thousands areas of the forest, the natural habitat of the wild animals, put it in danger. Another point is destruction of the forest. And third one is hunting of animals and or the large exploitation of forest. The forest land being used encroached for the other purpose due to the loss of natural habitats or also the huntings. So these all are the main reason for the destruction of the wildlife. And red panda is found in the cold forest of eastern Himalayas. Its food bamboo sprouts, eggs, small birds, etc. Then the next point is how to measures to prevent the wildlife. How to prevent the measures to preservation of the wildlife. It is necessary to change our attitude and perception toward the forest. We consider it as the source of unlimited income, which is a mistake. It must be preserved, then only the natural habitat for the wild can be saved. Then maintain the balance of the number between the herbivorous and a carnivorous forest. For the steps maintaining the water resource in the forest and restriction on the grazing, domestic animals should be taken. And there should be strict laws, ban hunting, and it is necessary to make such arrangements which should not disturb the animals. Studies should be made about more likely efforts, fisheries and forest gatherings, and programs should be arranged to bring widespread awareness in the society. And these all are the some important measures for the preservation of the wildlife. Then wildlife protection scheme. There are certain wildlife protection schemes are there. First one is Tiger Project. As per the estimate, there were more than 40,000 tigers in India with the beginning of the 20th century. Now, due to the unrestricted illegal hunting, the deforestation, there was a danger in existence of the tiger. Then things to know, the page number 71, the leopard belongs to cat family and it holds smaller stature compared to lion and tiger. It's found everywhere in India. It's also found in dark black color. It's found in large number in the forest of Gujarat. It often comes human settlements. People unknowingly call it as a cheetah. So cheetah is different from leopard. It is totally extinct from the forest in India. Today it's found in Africa, its natural habitat. In India, it is found the captives only some states zoos. Then after the tiger project, second project was elephant project. This project was started in 1992. Its main objective was to provide the elephants to the protection in their natural habitats and to protect the habitat in their migratory corridors. Today, there are about 26 protection zones of the elephants in the country. After the implementation of this project, there have been increase in the number of elephants in the forest. The third one is Rhino projects. And this project was started in 1992. Its main objective was to provide the elephants the protection in the natural habitats to protect the habitat and the migratory corridors. Then Rhino project is started for the protection of one-horned rhino of India. In India, most of the rhinos are found in Assam state. Most of the rhinos found in Assam state. Then, what about the one-horned Indian rhino? It's in the marshy regions of Brahmaputra and Sundarban. It's under preparing medicine from its horns. It's a herbivorous animal. Due to the attempts of protection, its number has decreased. And the next one is crocodile project. These species of alligators which found in fresh water, the went of extinction decade in 1970, and the government of India took timely steps to start this project. Then vulture project. This vulture is the cleanliness worker of nature. It means it eats the meat of dead animals. There are about 9 subspecies of vulture in India. Due to the unusual decrease in number, the project was started in 2004. Then another one is snow leopard project. This species is found in the altitude of about 3000 meters in the Himalayan regions. Then which are the main sanctuaries, important sanctuaries and national parks in India? One sanctuary is human activities are permitted with a certain limit. Domesticated animals can be allowed. Wildlife sanctuary is established for the protection of some species. Periyar, Chandraprabha are the etc. are the famous sanctuaries. Then national parks. Compared to the sanctuary, this is more protected zone. More than one ecosystem included here. There is a complete ban on animal grazing. It is not centered around one spices and established through the coordination of state and central government. Kaziranga, Corbett, Velavada, Marine National Park, Gir, Rachigam are the important national park. Then what is this bio reserve zone? It is formed according to the international norms. The purpose of to protect the physical and cultural diversity of any religion. Besides the vegetation, insects and of land that the area, lifestyle of that people living this protected. Special arrangements are created for research and training programs. Then the Ran of Kutch in Gujarat was declared a bioreserve in 2008 for the protection of its special environmental conditions. So the table is given. Bioprotection in India, there are 18 bioprotection zone, and Gujarat there is one. And the national park in India, its total number is 103. In our state is 4, and sanctuaries in India 531 there is there, and in Gujarat it is the number is 23. Then Henotoro, this animal lives in the arid and semi-arid region having alkaline forest of grassland, desert, semi-desert area. In the list, greater and smaller Ran of Kutch of Gujarat, Banni and Narayan Sarovar sanctuaries. It can be identified as slightly taller than the fox, has fleshy, round mouth and has a high ears. Then Dudang. What is this dudang? This is an aquatic animal. It is seen in very small numbers along with the western seacoast of India. Besides, it is also found in the seacoast of East Africa. So, and it can rarely seen along the Gujarat coast also. And this is all about the natural wildlife and natural resources. And in this chapter, we have discussed the classification, different types of forest, reserved forest, protected forest, unclassified forest. Then the classification for according to the ownership, that is state forest, communal forest and the private sector. Then deforestation and what are the important impact of deforestation. Remedies for forest conservation is very important. Wildlife diversity, wildlife extinction. Reason for the destruction of wildlife, very important question. Then measures of preservation of wildlife. This one is also very important. Then different wildlife protection schemes are there. Okay, then read again, read the textbook thoroughly in between the line and complete the notes just at the end of this chapter. Question answers, please complete. Answer the following 3 questions, answer in brief, answer the following again 3, and then 6 questions. See you the next class with another chapter. Till then, bye bye.